and holding M&Ms up. And this is an essential at my house right here. You gotta get this. This is Kool-Aid. This is not some health drink. This is 99% sugar. It's called Kool-Aid. You drink this. Right now we're walking into the room that's inhabited by one of the most powerful men in the United States, the infamous Lil Ice, as he sits up in his bed. Represent. Now, right, today he's sporting his afro wig. Ice is a different kind of kid. He has, like, when other kids have cars, he has limousine toys. I've never seen a kid have a limousine.
This, believe it or not, kid at heart has his own toys everywhere. Ice's family room is filled with toy figures, models, and mementos.
Got this Grammy, National Academy of Recording Artists and Sciences, Ice-T, Melly Mel, Big Daddy Kane, Kumo D, and Quincy Jones. Quincy Jones III for Best Rap Performance by a duo or a group in 1990 for Back on the Block with Quincy Jones. You know, a few little awards, little mementos, different things, spoken word award. But really close, we have Hannibal Lecter. You have to be careful in my house.
Off the family room is an indoor-outdoor pool complete with a large screen TV so you can watch from the jacuzzi. Downstairs is a full recording studio.
This is the infamous Crack House recording studio. By using television cameras in closed circuit, we got a camera up there and we can see the other room. Right across the back here, this is all computers and stuff. This is how we make rap music, well, really all music now. In the back of the studio, we got a big fish tank with sharks. We feed them like engineers, rappers who can't hold a beat. Just anybody we see wandering around at night, just throw them in the tank, keeps the neighborhood safe.
All joking aside, Ice says he's proud of his accomplishments and admits he will never take his success for granted.
You know what they say on the streets is because you bought a house does not mean you can't get thrown out into the street if the mortgage you don't get paid. So I live here now. Let's hope I can stay here.
Ice-T's new album, The Seventh Deadly Sin, is in stores now. And for more on Ice, you can log on to his website at mcicet.com.
Millennium terror is driving folks to extremes. A man in Tennessee has fled his million-dollar mansion and moved his family into the woods. Toy company owner Jamie O'Rourke has gone Y2 crazy, stockpiling supplies to prepare for anticipated disaster on January 1st. Get this, O'Rourke sold his 9,000-square-foot mansion and moved his wife and 8 children into a 2,000-square-foot trailer deep in the woods, where they now grow their own food.
I think that's way overboard. I don't think the average person is going to think that way at all. That seems very extreme to me.
John Edel owns a supply store in Los Angeles, but he's run into a few extremists himself.
We've had people come in here that think that the world is coming to an end in the year 2000. We've had other people that think there's just going to be anarchy. We've had some real extreme cases. We had one woman come in and buy some gas masks. She bought one for herself and one for her dog. We've had people come in and spend as much as $1,000 to $2,000 in the store on Y2K-related products.
But he says sales have dropped since the beginning of the year because many people are confident the millennium bug won't cause widespread disaster. To meet the needs of Y2K worried Americans, the Federal Reserve will have an extra $200 billion cash available. Here's today's National Enquirer TV quiz. Who said, "At the beginning my career was hard. People were like, who is this Mexican jumping bean?" Was it Jennifer Lopez, Ricky Martin, or Selma Hayek? Stay tuned for the answer when National Enquirer TV returns.
We put raw power and intelligence in 2 liquids and created something astonishing. New Liquid Plumber Foaming Pipe Snake Clog Remover. It cleans your pipes, even the walls, like they've never been cleaned before. With new Liquid Plumber Foaming Pipe Snake, clogs don't stand a chance.
Look what Conair can do for hair. Take you from curly to straight hair easily with Straight Styles. Steamy Mist gives you extra straightening power, leaving your hair looking healthy, silky, and shiny. Get Straight Styles from Conair.
This year, if the flu shows up at your house, there's something your doctor can do about it.
Ooh, I'm gonna like it here.
For details, talk to your doctor.
National Enquirer TV will return in a moment.
The tradition of savings continues with High School Pharmacy's Holiday Gift Guide. Get a free roll of Fuji color print film with this 3+1 bonus pack, or choose the Fuji Quick Snap Flash one-time use camera, perfect for all lighting conditions. Dr. Scholl's massagers make great gifts. They're designed to fit the body and offer a penetrating massage to soothe aching muscles and tired feet. The Holiday Gift Guide filled with great values on terrific products, available now from High School Pharmacy.
This winter, go to the extreme with Cody Fragrances. Here's your chance to win one of 6 extreme sports prizes from Cody. Mountain bikes, snowboards, rollerblades. Just enter at the Cody Go to the Extreme display located at your participating Fred Meyer between November 29th through December 31st. And while you're at it, check out the many great Cody fragrances for both men and women. So win a bike, a board, or some blades. Go to the Extreme Sweepstakes from Cody Fragrances and Fred Meyer.
We get really dry skin.
Dry, itchy skin.
For dry, itchy skin, these non-medicated moisturizers all fall short of new Gold Bond medicated body lotion. Triple action Gold Bond moisturizes, protects, and stops itch. New Gold Bond medicated body lotion. More than a moisturizer, it's medicated.
Got tough pain, but think old-fashioned pain rubs are too messy? Here's great news. Revolutionary new Flexall Quick Gel. Clearly amazing, Quick Gel's unique aloe vera formula penetrates so fast and absorbs so completely, it won't mess your clothes or hands. Flexall Quick Gel. Full speed relief, no mess.
Okay, so the answer to our National Enquirer TV quiz: who said, "At the beginning, my career was hard"? People were like, "Who is this Mexican jumping bean?" It's Salma Hayek.
Coming up tomorrow on National Enquirer TV, the heartache of a past love is haunting the new Bond girl.
And Fabio is looking for love.
Until then, I'm Susan Campos.
And I'm Mike Walker. Good day and good gossip to you.
Speak. In Mexico, Chihuahua dogs never speak.
Come to Mexico for every reason, any season.
A house is not a home until it's safe. The Brinks Home Security System. Just $49 installed in most markets. Call 1-800-GO-BRINKS.
America Online introduces new version 5.0.
5.0 is really easy.
It's even better than before. There's just a wealth of things that you can only find on AOL.
America Online. Sign up today.
You're watching KATU, the power of 2000.
3, 2, 1. All day or all night. Oh, you'll be back on your feet in no time. New Contact. Cold relief that lasts.
Honey, turn off the light.
Has this ever happened to you? Introducing the Clapper, now with LED indicator lights. Clap your appliances on or off. Clap on the music.
Clap on.
For places hard to reach, the Clapper makes it easy. It comes with an extra feature to make your home more secure. Your lights turn on at the first sound of unwanted guests. The Clapper, convenience and security in one.
The Clapper is available at Fred Meyer, High School Pharmacies, Walgreens, and Long's.
We're hypnotizing our studio audience on the next Maury.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Extra. I'm Maureen O'Boyle. The Mars Polar Lander mission may be a $165 million bust, but today there is a new space mystery. The fire in the sky that terrified thousands of people across 3 states. Doug Bruckner has the bizarre video.
It's a pitch-black night in Weguffka, Alabama. Then suddenly, a blinding light flashes across the small town. This startling video comes from a surveillance camera. Thousands of people in Alabama, Georgia, and Tennessee saw this phenomenon, but no one can explain it.
The sky lit up like it was daylight.
It lasted for about 15 to 20 seconds.
I think it's an interesting video.
We showed this tape to Don Waltrip, a UFO expert. He says bright lights, like the ones dramatized in the movie Close Encounters of the Third Kind, are common in UFO sightings.
Well, we've had reports where people have actually seen a craft above them, and the light's been very, very bright. So this could be something like that.
But there's usually a scientific explanation to such strange events. In 1997, people in Phoenix saw this incredible light show. Turns out it was caused by the Air Force, which had set up flares in the sky. There are several Air Force bases in the three-state area of this sighting, but all of them tell Extra they were not running drills on Sunday morning.
From the description and from the security camera, this looks like a bright meteor.
Dr. John Mosley, a noted Southern California astronomer, believes there's a logical explanation for the light.
This obviously exploded in the air. In fact, apparently people saw it explode. They saw the flash of the explosion.
But if it was a meteor, no crater was found, and the impact did not register on any seismic monitors.
Well, Dr. Mosley stands by his meteor theory. He says the object was probably broken into such small pieces that it will never be found. Now to Letitia Costa's taxi terror. The supermodel says a cab driver attacked her with mace. Extra's Rick Schwartz has more on the pain that blinded this beauty.
In her Victoria's Secret lingerie, Letitia Costa's got the body and the beauty to be named the official face of France last month.
I screamed so loud.
That was right after Letitia screamed to French police, claiming she and her boyfriend were attacked by a Paris cab driver November 25th.
The taxi driver went berserk.
Mark Charlemagne is a correspondent with Le Parisien newspaper. He says the 21-year-old Costa and her photographer boyfriend Stéphane Sonoy got in trouble for getting romantic.
They basically started to make out. Plus, the photographer was getting a lot of phone calls on his cell phone. The driver got mad, got fed up.
Then the driver pulled over and sprayed mace at the couple. So how bad is a face full of mace? Well, I found out while investigating a story about self-defense devices.
That burns.
Even 15 minutes later, after flushing with water, my eyes were still sizzling. I'm in immense pain right now. Letitia's boyfriend felt my pain, and he was treated for irritation at a hospital. But luckily, his girlfriend is a sight for sore eyes.
Well, both Letitia and the cab driver filed police reports, but we're told both sides are withdrawing their complaints. While that dispute seems settled, America's nastiest divorce war is getting nastier. Here's Les Trent with an extra update.
Ron Perlman is a billionaire with a movie star girlfriend, Ellen Barkin. Patricia Duff is Ron's ex-wife, who gave birth to their daughter, Callie. Perlman was paying $12,000 a month in child support. Sounds sweet, but as Patricia told CNBC's Geraldo Rivera, little Callie needs more.
I think there's something wrong with the system, and I'm not the first mother to say so, and I certainly won't be the last.
So what is enough? Duff demanded a raise to $3,500 a day. But today, a Manhattan judge said forget about it. He upped her allowance by only $800. She'll have to eke by on only $12,800 a month.
It's worse than a slap in the face. It's a public humiliation by a judge.
Celebrity divorce lawyer Raul Felder says today's ruling could hurt Duff at next month's custody hearing for Callie.
Means at some level that judge rejected this person's testimony, and so it certainly has to hurt her.
Well, even without the additional child support, Callie will be okay. The judge says her mom is currently worth $30 million.
Remember Judge Judy's kids?
What's she really like? Tough, nasty, cranky?
Now watch as Judge Judy gets the last laugh. Watch closely. It looks like a regular wedding, but this bride can't see, and she's hiding it from everyone.
I was getting all sorts of people's names wrong.
Next, the incredible way she kept her guests in the dark. And here's the extra snapshot. Recognize the face? This Ohio teen came off the bench to find fame. Can you expose this extra snapshot?
When you add up gas, maintenance, insurance, and financing, it comes out to about $8 a day to drive my Saturn. How hard can it be to save $8?
I may help you.
Yeah, can I get a number 3?
For an extra 50 cents. Would you like cheese on that?
I think I'm gonna go cheese-free today.
For $1 more, would you like to try our Mega Tub?
I don't think so. Of course, your results may vary. You may like cheese more than I do.
Social anxiety disorder is an intense, persistent fear and avoidance of social situations. Over 10 million suffer. Do you? Does an unreasonable fear of embarrassment cause you to avoid most social interaction? Is your anxiety around people so intense it can feel like a panic attack? Has this overwhelming anxiety significantly impaired your work or social life? Now Paxil, the only medication proven effective for social anxiety disorder, offers new hope. Paxil can help you overcome your anxiety so that in time, with your doctor's help, you may move toward recovery. Paxil is not for everyone. Tell your doctor what medicines you're taking. People taking MAO inhibitors shouldn't take Paxil. Side effects may include decreased appetite, dry mouth, sweating, nausea, constipation, sexual side effects in men and women, yawn, tremor, or sleepiness. Will you ask your doctor for more information about Paxil? Do it today. Your life is waiting.
Ladies, if you wear size extra large to 6X, Full Size Fashions has fabulous winter savings that will be good to your wallet. Many of our everyday low prices have been reduced even more to give you savings up to 50% off our everyday low prices. Why pay more? Let the qualified staff at Full Size Fashions help you fit your every wardrobe need at prices you can't resist. That's Full Size Fashions for women's styles sizes extra large to 6X. Lincoln City, Oregon and Centralia, Washington.
Come on, y'all.
Les Schwab's Oregon Holiday Invitational is serving up high school hoop action at its best. December 18th through the 22nd at Lewis and Clark College. Get your tickets at the door and see the future. Play today.
Jeff Gianola, only on Coin 6 News. People you know.
On the next Extra, bikinis in winter? One of Hollywood's hottest stars is thinking warm and will reveal her steamy photo shoot. Plus, Ekaterina Gordieva and Ilya Kulik, two of figure skating's most popular stars, go for the gold off the ice.
He's a young, brave guy who wants to try many different things.
4 years after her husband's tragic death, Ekaterina talks about a new routine and a new romance. Next Extra.
In court, Judge Judy always gets the last word. So when her kids spilled Judy's secrets on Extra, we knew the story wasn't over. Now, as Phil Schuman reports, the judge is sounding off about her kids' claims.
What the hell is wrong with you?
We know her as TV's tough-talking Judge Judy.
These morons will never learn.
But for Adam, Nicole, John, and Greg, this belligerent barrister is Mom. Dad is the People's Court Judge Jerry.
All very, very nice, well-behaved, well-mannered, clean-cut children.
That's what you say now, guys. In November, these four swore the testimony they were about to give our Scott Rappaport was true.
She celebrated my birthday on the wrong day for 15 years.
So last night at the New York Magazine Awards, we asked these proud parents to cross-examine their kids' claims.
Judge Judy's been called nasty, tough, cranky. What's she really like? Tough, nasty, cranky?
They're funny children.
Is out of the will.
Okay, kids, next charge?
She's a clean freak.
I'm not freakish about it, but she's clean.
If he gets up in the middle of the night to go to bed, to go to the bathroom, he comes back, the bed is made.
And what about Judy's most famous phrase?
What, are you stupid?
She couldn't stand stupid. What were the ground rules? Don't be stupid.
Don't be stupid and get caught.
Sorry, Nicole, that testimony is tossed.
I never said anything about getting caught. I said don't be stupid. They sort of added, and if you're being stupid, don't get caught.
So, Mom, what's the verdict?
I haven't heard any testimony that is in any way persuasive.
She is such a good sport. It seems Judy and Jerry did a very good job raising their kids. John is a retinal surgeon. The other three are attorneys, and their fifth child is a homemaker. They stared death in the face and lived to tell about it.
I knew with absolute certainty I was going to die.
Next, plane crash survivors tell Extra how they survived and what you should know about air safety before you fly.
With the AT&T one-rate 7-cent plan, calls are just 7 cents a minute all day, every day.
What about Canada?
What?
Canada.
Yeah, same thing. With the international plan, it's 7 cents a minute always.
What about all the other countries in the world? Japan, Mexico, Liechtenstein.
Liechtenstein.
All right. Every country has its own low rate.
What about France? France.
Same low rate as France.
Great. I'm going to go call France.
Which is right near France. 7 cents to Canada and great rates around the world. Call 1-800-41-RATE to enroll.
CBS Tonight, Lily is a teacher whose passion is music.
Your job is to get out there and show this town what music means to you.
Cal is an administrator with a job to do.
His gut's gonna hurt.
But when he threatens to close down her school,
How could you do this to me?
will she be able to open up his heart?
I like her, don't you?
Naomi Judd, Gerald McCraney, Andy Griffith, the inspiring world premiere movie.
You're the best. You know that.
A holiday romance, CBS Tonight.
An active sinus infection can be caused by a bacteria. Symptoms include pain and pressure over the sinuses, thick, discolored nasal discharge, and the feeling that your head could burst at any moment. Now there's a research study of an investigational medication designed to treat active sinus infections. If you're now suffering from symptoms of a sinus infection, call 1-800-STUDY-85 today. That's 1-800-STUDY-85.
There's nothing like 9 West from Meyer & Frank for the holidays. Great handbags. Sexy shoes. Sparkling jewelry. And all the little extras. The gifts the dreams are made of at Meyer & Frank.
This is where it all starts. This is where it gets good.
Meyer & Frank.
It's the moment many travelers fear. Your plane is going down. What happens next? Well, you're about to hear from people who lived through the terror of an air disaster, and what they say is not necessarily what the flight attendants tell you before takeoff. Jamie Colby explains.
Knowing that death was standing there, waiting for you, was really scary.
I knew with absolute certainty I was going to die.
Billionaire David Koch thought this blazing jetliner would be his tomb. University professor Julia Ferganchik also stared death in the face aboard a fiery airliner. But they lived, and now they and other plane crash survivors have recreated their ordeals to give you tips to make it through every passenger's nightmare. New Yorker Koch was on board this U.S. Air Boeing 737 that burst into flames after hitting a commuter plane on landing in Los Angeles in 1991.
This massive quantity of smoke poured into the airplane. Smoke was just horribly acid and very, very painful.
So painful, in fact, that 21 people who had survived the impact died from breathing the smoke as they waited their turn to get out. That's why Koch gave me survival tip number 1. Carry a personal smoke hood.
See, I got it on in just a moment, and I can see you perfectly clearly, and dangerous component in the smoke are being eliminated by this filtration pad right here.
The FAA says taking time to put on one of these commercially available smoke hoods may use up part of the estimated 90 seconds a passenger has to reach an exit.
But Koch says nothing is going to slow down a passenger who survived a plane crash and is desperate to get to that exit door.
You see some daylight, you're going to run for it.
Arnold and Kathy Bowden, whose son is Bill Clinton's former helicopter pilot, lived through the crash of American Airlines Flight 1420 in Little Rock in June of this year. 7 close friends traveling with them after a vacation in Europe died in the accident, which happened during a thunderstorm.
3 people died on impact and 3 died from inhalation of smoke in this area here.
Arnold, who was injured by flying debris, gave me tip number 2. At the moment of impact, get as low and as compact as you possibly can.
You cannot imagine the amount of debris. If you're looking up, you will get hurt. You will get decapitated. You'll get arms knocked off by this debris.
Now, this next tip you've heard 100 times, but probably never bothered with. But every one of the crash survivors I talked to told me it is a lifesaver. When you get on that plane, find where your nearest exit row is. Because if you think you'll look up and locate it if disaster strikes, think again.
Seeing anything was really difficult because the thickness of the smoke from the burning fuel.
University of Arkansas professor Julia Ferganchik had left her son Kyle with a friend during a brief vacation in San Diego in June. Like the Bowdens, she too was coming home on Flight 1420.
Julia, who managed to climb out of a hole ripped in the jet's fuselage, saved her life with tip number 4. After the crash, don't worry about grabbing your stuff. Just get out.
If it doesn't inhibit you from escaping, from surviving, by getting caught up or hung on something, it could very well keep someone else from getting out.
Julia's belongings were finally returned by authorities a few days later.
I saved the ticket. They had found it among the rubble.
Some of Julia's things were water damaged, but most were intact. Ironically, it's that lack of damage that still brings home the tragedy for Julia.
What did you think when your belongings were returned to you?
I thought if my suitcase could come back in this kind of condition, you know, and I could still wear the dress that was in my suitcase, why couldn't those other people have gotten out too?
Perhaps with these survivor safety tips, more people will.
And you can get more information on those survival tips on Extra Online at extratv.com. We've seen some unusual weddings caught on tape, but nothing like what you're about to witness. The night before this wedding, the bride went blind, but she insisted on going through with the ceremony as if nothing had happened. Dana Devon has more on the grand charade.
Claire Tunningley is the picture of bridal bliss, walking down the aisle, cutting the wedding cake, and greeting the guests.
I was most nervous when I actually went through.
But incredibly, none of them knew Claire couldn't see them.
I knew how important it was to not look blind on my wedding day.
In fact, there was magic in the air that day 9 years ago when Claire married Andy Tunningley in a lavish ceremony in the English countryside.
Hello, John.
The handsome rugby player and the lively schoolteacher from London had been dating a year when they got devastating news. Claire's eyesight was failing. Doctors told her she would soon live in darkness.
And the bottom fell out of my world from then.
Diagnosed with a degenerative eye condition and not wanting to be a burden, Claire tried to break it off with Andy, which only made him mad.
She was almost using it as an excuse to give in.
He turned me to him and said, "It's only a small part of you that's missing now. We're going to go through this together. We're going to fight it together."
So they started planning a wedding together, but Claire insisted no one they invited could be told about her eye troubles.
We didn't want to affect the atmosphere of the wedding by people feeling sorry for us.
Only their families knew the truth. This video shows Claire's father giving her a play-by-play down the aisle.
I turned my head from side to side, looking at people that I knew were there out there somewhere and smiling.
At the altar, Andy steadies her with a strong arm. While the unsuspecting guests look on, Claire's shaking hand fumbles to place the ring on the correct finger, and the two say their vows.
I give you this ring
as a sign of our marriage.
Love saves the day, and they make it through the ceremony. Now comes the really tricky part, the reception.
I was getting all sorts of people's names wrong in the receiving line.
Yeah.
Watch as Claire bluffs it after mistaking one guest for another.
No? You Brenda? Oh, right, yes, because I've not actually met you before. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. There's so many people I don't know.
With Andy's help, Claire poses for pictures and mingles with the crowd.
It was by far the happiest day of my life.
And more good days followed for the couple, who now have 3 boys and a 6-week-old girl. It all began with a determined bride on one glorious day.
I just knew it was the right man and it was the right decision, and it was just the start of the rest of my life.
And remarkably, Claire has regained a small bit of sight, allowing her to make out blurred shapes. From Ricky Martin to Mark Anthony, some of the most unforgettable images of 1999 had to do with the Latin explosion. Now, 2 new Latin lovers are destined for prime-time stardom in the new millennium. Gina Silva discovered what makes them so hot.
Lounging in the back of a limo or relaxing with a horseback ride in the Hollywood Hills, Cristian de la Fuente and Diego Serrano share the same hot Latin blood.
You know what I mean?
But they have unique ways of showing women a good time.
When we're in bed, everything's fine.
Cristian de la Fuente is a young law clerk having a steamy affair with Dixie Carter on Family Law.
Maybe tonight you could scratch me behind my ears.
With his stunning face and sexy accent, the 25-year-old was already a hot TV star in his homeland of Chile. There he is, seducing another older woman on screen. But in real life, he tells me, when it comes to love, age doesn't matter.
When you just fall in love with someone, you just fall in love, and I think that's the thing, love.
For Christian, this has been a year to remember. He was not only voted one of the sexiest men on the planet, but also one of the most beautiful by people in Espanol. So what is it, Christian, about Latinos like you that drive women crazy?
I think it's because the way we move, the way we dance, and I think our blood is a little bit warmer. Don't you think that? I'm warm. I'm warm, yeah?
Yeah, you're warm.
Oh, yeah?
Be warned, ladies. Christian's charm is always on high. He'll use his looks and his limbs to flirt until it hurts.
No, my moves from Chile are like slow. It's like this. It's like a little bit tighter.
A little bit tighter? Oh, my goodness. I managed to escape Christian's clutch, but as I rode off into the sunset, I met another Don Juan, or to be exact, a Diego Serrano.
You know, you are missing the cowboy hat.
Yes, I am, girl. Damn, this action's just doing me right good, baby. Come on.
This 26-year-old was born and raised in Ecuador, where he first learned to ride horses. These days, the cowpoke plays JB, a womanizer with a sensitive side on Jennifer Love Hewitt's Time of Your Life.
Having sex with all those girls, that's easy.
It's a breakout role for Diego, who for the last 10 years has been working hard to land good, non-stereotypical roles. He recently starred opposite Rosie Perez in the movie The 24-Hour Woman.
It's great to be recognized for something that you do and you've worked and strived hard for. And it makes you, you know, say, hey, I'm doing something right.
He certainly is. On this day, while he rode like a professional, I struggled with my steed for most of the time. But I have to admit, riding the trails with Diego does make a lasting impression.
Horseback riding never affects me at all. You know, it's just like, is there a masseuse around this place, you think?
Tough assignment, Gina. Although both men are now successful in acting, neither of them was originally headed to Hollywood. Christiane studied to be an engineer, while Diego came close to playing professional soccer. We'll have the answer to today's Extra Snapshot when we come back.
Attention snowbirds and RV bargain hunters. It's here this weekend only. Gresham RV Center's end of the century RV disposal sale. Everything priced to go. Hundreds of the 2000 models are on the way. We're overstocked and need to liquidate now or pay inventory taxes. Save on Winnebago, Fleetwood, Holiday Ramblers, and more. Over $10 million worth of RVs all on sale. All savings passed on to you along with financing as low as 8.5% and no payments till March 2000. Get this year's lowest prices only at Gresham RV Center, located between Burnside and Powell on Hogan Road in Gresham.
Whoa, those must have been some cookies you left Santa.
I didn't leave them cookies, I left them cheese.
What's on your list today? Check it twice, then come to Fred Meyer and behold the power of cheese.
This is Mary. You wouldn't know it, but a few months ago she suffered from depression. She was sad all the time. She withdrew from her family and friends and never felt like doing anything. Worst of all, she felt hopeless, thinking she'd never get any better. Then she took part in a medication research study at Pacific Northwest Clinical Research. Now she knows it was depression and has hope for the future. Take control of your life again. Call Pacific Northwest Clinical Research Center at 228-CARE.
Leonard and Vernita Cox wanted to refinance their house. It took their bank 60 days just to return their call. So they called the money store. We paid their first mortgage, paid their second mortgage, paid all their credit cards, and got them back on track. Right away, they saved $600 a month. Would you like that kind of loan and that kind of help? Give us a call. If your bank won't help you, now you know who will.
The Money Store. 1-800-LOAN-YES.
Oh, boy. Bad cold. You need the new cold medicine from Contact. Take it from me. Just one little Contact helps stop your sneezing, dry your runny nose, and clear your congestion.
New Contact is different. It's the only long-lasting cold capsule made with Contact's prescription technology. Its new dosing system delivers powerful medicine in the right dose at the right time for continuous cold symptom relief.
It lasts all day or all night. Oh, you'll be back on your feet in no time. New Contact. Cold relief that lasts.
Closed captioning and other consideration for Extra provided by...
Hey, kids love the Burger King Big Kids Meal because it's got more food. And now when you buy one, you can get them something else they'll love. Limited edition 23-karat gold-plated Pokemon trading cards from Pokemon the First Movie. Just $1.99. Pokemon and the Burger King Big Kids Meal. Come and catch them all.
Right now, labs are making powerful new antibiotics.
They still won't do a thing to relieve my cold congestion.
Then take Robitussin Cold with 2 powerful ingredients to relieve your worst cold congestion.
Seriously.
Robitussin Cold. We treat cold congestion seriously.
Soft, fresh, incredibly thin. Introducing Carefree Ultra Thins, the thinnest panty liners ever. So you feel nothing but clean and fresh every day. New Carefree Ultra Thins.
Do you have a great story idea or exciting home video? Call the Extra hotline now, toll free at 877-EXTRA-TV or on the web at extratv.com. Did you figure out the Extra Snapshot? He's Johnny Bench. The Baseball Hall of Famer celebrates his 52nd birthday today. And that's today's Extra Snapshot.
That's our show for now. On the next Extra, Ekaterina Gordieva's new romance. We leave you with a preview of her new routine with Ilya Kulik. Hope to see you right back here next time.
CBS Tonight. Lily is a teacher whose passion is music.
Your job is to get out there and show this town what music means to you.
Cal is an administrator with a job to do.
These cuts gonna hurt.
But when he threatens to close down her school,
How could you do this to me?
will she be able to open up his heart?
I like her, don't you?
Naomi Judd, Gerald McCraney, Andy Griffith. The inspiring world premiere movie.
You're the best. You know that.
A Holiday Romance. CBS Tonight.
Catch the excitement of NFL football on Coin TV 6. Brought to you locally by the football fans at Les Schwab Tire Centers.
Having kids is an education. Having 3 is a master's in economics.